What's going on? It's your boy H Money, Mr. DAZN. What's up with it? You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Steen, future middleweight champion, interview right now. Isaiah Steen, 14 wins, 11 knockouts, a future world champion in the middleweight division. What a talent. Only 23 years old, and he's calling out the best guys in his division right now. Isaiah Steen is a combination of speed and power. Let's go, bro. A combination of speed, power, and skills. Isaiah Steen is a future world champion in the sport of boxing. He's currently fighting at 160 pounds, and he's calling out the top guys from Triple G, Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? He wants all the smoke. Shout out to Cano Loco Sports. What up, though, Cano Loco? This guy's a beast right here, bro. You know what I mean? A 6'2 middleweight. You know what I'm saying? If Isaiah Steen goes into a fight, bro, he has the advantage against pretty much any middleweight in the division because of his height and his reach advantage. And not to mention his skills, his speed, and his power. Tremendous talent, bro. Shout outs to Coco the Don. Let's go, bro. We in here, man. Let me hit him up right now. Isaiah Steen is on his way to the show. You know what I'm saying? Middleweight contender. 14 wins, 11 knockouts. He's a knockout artist. Isaiah Steen is a knockout artist. You know what I mean? Isaiah Steen has a lot of knockouts. He has a lot of knockouts. Cano Loco Sports in the building. You know what I mean? Listen, Isaiah Steen has a lot of knockouts, and he will knock you out. And I'm talking to all the fighters. I got you. Let me drop the link. Shout out to the OG, the one and only Cano Loco Sports in the building. Go subscribe to his channel right now. Let me hit him up. Let me hit up his trainer, Roshan Jones, and we finna get it in, bro. We finna get it in. What up, though, D. Hodges? D. Hodges, what's good? Holla at me, D. Future world champion, Isaiah Steen. You know what I mean? In the middleweight division, 6'2". 6'2", with very long arms. He has the reach advantage. You know what I'm saying? He definitely has the reach advantage pretty much over all middleweights in the division right now. He got the skills to go with it. Let's go. Let's go. We live. We live right now. Let's go. Shout out to Cano Loco Sports. We ready. Future world champion. Let's go, man. Let's go. I just hit him up. We ready to get it in. Isaiah Steen is a combination of speed and power with skills. And he got the height. He got the height advantage. The next Thomas Hearns. Isaiah Steen is the next Thomas Hearns, bro. I swear. He's going to be a world champion in the sport of boxing. He's calling out the top guys in his division, such as Jaime Munguia, Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. World champion, Isaiah Steen. Let's get Shout outs to Soul City Boxing Club in Toledo, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? They are the new Crunk Gym. The Soul City Boxing Gym in Toledo, Ohio. It is the new Crunk Gym. Tremendous talent coming out of the Soul City Boxing Club. Talking about Otha Jones III, Charles Conwell, O'Shea Jones, Isaiah Steen, Albert Bell. You know what I'm saying? We ready, bro. Believe that, bro. We want the smoke. You know what I mean? Isaiah Steen got a lot of talent. He got a lot of speed. He got a lot of power. You know, one thing I feel like that separates Isaiah Steen from the rest of the middleweights is his power. You know what I mean? It's his power. It's his height and his reach. You know what I mean? And he let his hands go. And Isaiah Steen punches with both of his hands. Both of his hands, bro. He got power in both, in his right hand and his left hand. He can knock you out with either or. You know what I mean? Very, very tall. Very, very powerful. You know what I mean? And he's very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Future world champion Isaiah Steen on his way right now. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, bro. The champion is on his way. He's ready for all that smoke. Believe me, he wants those big fights that we want to see as fight fans. He's ready for those big fights. Let's go. Let's go. Cano Loco Sports says, I got power in both. He said, in both too. He said, I'm just old. You know what I mean? You might be like George Foreman, though. You know what I mean? George Foreman was knocking people out like 45 years old. Knocking out fighters. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson coming out right now. Mike Tyson going against Roy Jones. Mike Tyson want that smoke with Roy Jones Jr., bro. Mike Tyson going for that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mike Tyson, bro. Yo, me, for real, I want to see Isaiah Steen in there with Austin M.O. Williams. I want to see Isaiah Steen in a ring with fighters like Nikita Ababi. I want to see him fight against the top guys in the division. Smash that like button right now, man. Future world champion Isaiah Steen on his way right now. You know what I mean? He's a contender. 14 wins, 11 knockouts. Demetrius Andrade, he's a very good fighter, but he needs to step it up in competition. Demetrius Andrade, it's about time you step it up in competition. You know what I mean? Isaiah Steen he's ready to take the challenge. Isaiah Steen is ready to fight the best, bro. Let's go. Salute. He said, man, I'm already 50. He said, I just stick to sparring now. That must be your video of you sparring. You know what I mean? Let me go check it out. I think the best fights for Isaiah Steen right now would be against Demetrius Andrade. I would love to see Isaiah Steen versus Andrade. Andrade is considered to be the best middleweight in boxing, and Isaiah Steen is ready to fight the best. He's ready for a title shot, bro. Andrade just fought against Luke Keeler. Come on, man. Isaiah Steen is much, much better than Luke Keeler. Hyman Munguia just fought against Spike O'Sullivan. What about, you know what I'm saying, Hyman Munguia fighting against Isaiah Steen? Isaiah Steen versus Hyman Munguia is a good fight that we would love to see. Isaiah Steen, bro, has a lot of fans in Toledo, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Even in Cleveland. Isaiah Steen, you know what I'm saying, from Cleveland, Ohio, he's training out of Toledo. A lot of fans all through Ohio, bro. You know what I'm saying? We want to fight the best. You know what I mean? Are they willing to fight him? A lot of these fighters, they looking at Isaiah Steen as a high risk, low reward type of fight, bro. Let's make it happen now, man. The man is calling out the best. This is what he's supposed to do. What about Triple G? Triple G, no more Steve Rose, bro. Nobody want to see you fight Steve Rose. You know what I'm saying? Triple G struggled in his last fight against Sergey Derevyanchenko. Charlo is fighting Sergey Derevyanchenko. I think Charlo should beat Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko is 5'8". Isaiah Steen is 6'2". Isaiah Steen brings more to the table than Sergey Derevyanchenko. Every time Sergey Derevyanchenko fought against a world champion, he lost. Sergey Derevyanchenko only got 13 wins. Isaiah Steen got 14 wins. Isaiah Steen got more wins than Sergey Derevyanchenko. I think Isaiah Steen versus Jermall Charlo is a better fight than Charlo versus Derevyanchenko. Every time Derevyanchenko stepped it up in competition, he lost. Sergey Derevyanchenko only got 13 wins, and he's 32 years old. Isaiah Steen, 23 years old, and he got 14 wins, bro. So let's make it happen, bro. I'm getting tired of these fighters out here ducking, man. I'm getting tired of these fighters ducking each other. You got a young, strong middleweight like Isaiah Steen, and he's ready to fight the best. But they don't want to fight him, bro. Getting tired of this ish, bro. Definitely getting tired of this, bro. Let's get it going. Let me see what's up with the champ, bro. We finna get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, bro. We ready, bro. Let me call him up right now. Hit that like button, bro. Jaime Munguia we put it Jaime Munguia, you know what I'm saying, on notice. We want you, Jaime. We want you. For real. Yo, what up, coach? What's going on? Chilling, coach. I'm live right now. We waiting for the champion. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be available, right? Yeah. Come on. For sure. I'm live right now. Come through. For sure. There we go. There go the coach right there. One of the best young trainers in boxing. You know what I mean? Roshan Jones just got off the phone with the coach. It's confirmed. They on their way. Let's go. Isaiah Steen, future world champion. You know what I'm saying? The next Thomas Hearns. Isaiah Steen is the hitman like Thomas Hearns. Bro. He's bringing that pain. Let's go. Salute to Chef Money. Let's go. Salute to Chef Money. Mr. DAZN, smash that like button. Let's get those likes up. The champ is on his way. Let me drop the link. Shout out to the one and only Cano Loco Sports. Cano Loco. Let's get it, bro. We ready to shine on them. Let's go, bro. Get my shine on. Matter of fact, let me put my ring on them. Let me put my watch on and my ring on. Because I'm ready to get my shine on right now. Let me put my watch on, bro. Let me put my ring on real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Let me put my ring on. It's time to shine. You know what I mean? It's time to shine, baby. World champion. Let's get it. I'm a champion, bro. There go my championship right there. Real talk, no cap. Let's go, bro. Future world champion, bro. Demetrius Andrade out here fighting Luke Keelers. You know what I'm saying? You got Triple G fighting Steve Rolls. You know what I mean? Charlo been fighting Dennis Hogan's. Jaime Munguia fighting Spike O'Sullivan. Let's go, bro. It's time to fight the best. Hey, man, no more excuses. It's time for these fighters to fight the best, bro. I'm getting tired of watching Demetrius Andrade fight people like Luke Keeler. No more Luke Keelers. I got a fighter by the name of Isaiah Steen, and he want that smoke right now. They talking about Demetrius Andrade about to fight Willie Monroe Jr. And I like Andrade. I'm Mr. DAZN. Andrade is a DAZN fighter. Come on, man. No more Willie Monroe Jr.'s. We don't want to see that. I want Demetrius Andrade to fight a young challenger, you know what I'm saying? Like Isaiah Steen, bro. You know what I mean? A fighter on the caliber of Isaiah Steen. A fighter on the level of Isaiah Steen, bro. That's what I want to see. No more tune-up fights, bro. No more Akinwan days. No more Sulekis with no power. There go the champ. Here he is. Here go the champion. What up, though? What up, Z-Wop? What's up, baby? What's good?
What's up?
I'm good, man. Everybody, this is Isaiah Steen. You know what I'm saying? Undefeated middleweight, 14 wins, 11 knockouts. As you guys can see, man, a brother is very, very big in the middleweight division. Welcome to the channel, my brother. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have you on the show. I've been telling everybody about you. And how would you describe your fighting style? First of all, how would you describe your style?
Oh, I'm a boxer, but I bag a lot too. I'm strong.
A boxer puncher, a classic boxer puncher.
Right. For
sure. I see you got 11 knockouts out of 14 wins. It's like, man, you getting these guys out of there right now. You know, and I seen you in the amateurs as well. You were knocking people out with headgear on with big gloves. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure. A very, very aggressive style, man. I see your style, bro, and it definitely reminds me of a young Thomas the Hitman Hearns. And from what I know, you were born in Detroit, Michigan. Am I right?
Yes, I was.
For sure. The same hometown as Thomas Hearns right there. You know, you 6'2". Thomas Hearns was 6'1". Thomas Hearns had a 78-inch reach, And how long is your reach, by the way?
I do not know right now.
But you got some long, very long arms, though.
I got a distant. Maybe keep you in a distant.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, man. So you know what? Who is your promoter right now? Who are you promoted by?
Lou DeBella.
Lou DeBella. How is that relationship going?
It's going good right now.
For sure, for sure. You know, Lou DeBella is a veteran in the sport of boxing. He worked with a lot of great fighters throughout his time, and he's one of the best promoters in boxing. You know what I mean? And you're also managed by Split Team Management. Am I correct?
David McWaters, yes.
For sure, for sure. And you are the brother of undefeated Charles Conwell. That's your younger brother, right?
Yes.
For sure, for sure. Yo, welcome Coach Roshan Jones back to the show. One of the best young trainers in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? Representing that Soul City Boxing Gym. How you doing, Coach?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having us again, man. You are our #1 supporter, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yo, Coach Roshan Jones, tell the fans a little bit about your fighter, Isaiah Steen.
Well, Isaiah Steen is 14-0 with a lot of knockouts. He's been all over the Midwest displaying his talent. He signed with Lou DeBella and Tony Hold'em Promotions. They co-promote him. Tony Hold'em is based out of Oklahoma City, where the casinos are. Some people may be familiar with him. He's partnered with DAZN at the current moment, doing their first show back after the pandemic. We like to give a special shout out to Split Team Management, David McWaters. A special shout out to Lou DeBella for moving Isaiah Steen, getting to him where he's at, and it's only up from here. He got 11 knockouts.
Yes, I do.
It would have been 12, but we got a no contest when we was in Columbus. The guy got up out of there, you know, so it is what it is, but we on to the next. And we calling out, you know, the best people in the weight class.
Absolutely. So, Isaiah, what do you think about the middleweight division right now? You got fighters like Demetrius Andrade, who's a champion in the WBO. You got Jermall, Charlo, Gennady, Golovkin. What do you think about the champions in your division right now?
They all strong, but they got to sit down on their punches. They don't got no movement. I think I got boxing for real.
Absolutely. What about you, Coach? What do you think about these champions right now? Gennady Golovkin, Demetrius Andrade, and Jermall Charlo at middleweight.
Those guys are great, powerful, strong fighters. The game plan that I wouldn't say what we would do, but the game plan that we would come up with, we would most definitely stay away from their power and frustrate them with, with a lot of movement, a lot of jabs.
For sure. I think Isaiah Steen, he goes into most of these fights with an advantage already, with his height and his reach. You know what I mean? So, and his power, not to mention his power and his skills. At which one of these fighters you think will be the ones to step up to fight him? Demetrius Andrade's coming off a fight against Luke Keeler, and he's assigned to Matchroom Boxing with Eddie Hearn. I know your brother, Otha Jones, is signed to the same promotional company. What do you think about a potential fight between Isaiah Steen and Demetrius Andrade, who really needs to step it up in competition?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We would like to most definitely take those fights. But before we take those fights, we would like to take people that he's fought and beaten. You know what I mean? So they can have something to compare him against. You know what I mean? At any given time, somebody can drop out. They can call Isaiah Steen for 160 pounds. So sort of say for example, Steve Rose, he fought Triple G. Just to name one guy, so there's plenty of guys out there that Triple G have fought that we can, do a title eliminator or a fight for a title eliminator.
For sure. So, Isaiah, out of all those champions, who would you say is the best one out of all of them? Out of Andrade, Triple G, and Charlo, who you think is the best one out of those?
I think Charlo.
Then Charlo might be the best one.
That's the one I'm gunning for.
Yeah, that's the one he wants for sure. Hey, Charlo, he got a fight right now with Sergey Derevyanchenko. How do you think that fight will pan out? Who do you like in that fight?
Uh, both of them are good fighter. Uh, that's like a fight.
For sure. So, Coach, what about you? What do you think about Charlo versus Sergey Derevyanchenko? Do you think Charlo is the favorite in that fight?
Charlo is the favorite, but Sergey, he's definitely going to give him a run for his money, and I think Charlo should win by 1 point.
It's like a split decision type of fight.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Okay, Isaiah, so what is your walk around weight? We know you're 6'2", very, very big. What weight do you walk around at?
Like 178, 175.
Okay, 178, 175. That's not too far off that middleweight division. So you currently at 160. I know some of your fights was at 168, but you're right now at 160. That's official. That's your division.
Right.
Okay. So coach, you know what I mean? What do you think about the fighters around his age group at 160? You got fighters like Nikita Ababi, Austin M.O. Williams, and you got Jaime Mugia. Okay, what do you think about those fighters around his age group?
Those guys they're great fighters, great prospects. I feel that Isaiah Steen is on another level, above those guys, and just on the strength of nobody never really seen him box, you know what I mean, and be patient, and you know what I mean. We always been trying to make a name for ourselves to rush them knockouts and get those knockouts before the time ran out, because a lot of people that hold and want to survive. So Isaiah Steen's at the point to where he gotta try to get those knockouts so he can get his name big out there. But once Isaiah Steen shows the Isaiah that's not getting hit or not rushing in or staying long, those guys can't touch him. We see it in the gym all the time. You know what I mean? Going to Crunk gym sparring with the Russians from Russia, and those guys don't touch him. You know what I mean? And he's patient. He's more relaxed. And once he reaches that level to where he's relaxed in that ring, nobody's gonna be able to touch him at all.
For sure. So Isaiah, what you think about those fighters around your age group at 160 pounds? You got Austin M.O. Williams, Nikita Ababi, and Jaime Munguia. What you think about your peers at middleweight, and any one of those guys you would like to see in the future?
They some good fighters, but like he said, like I'm good at distance. Like I get boxed good. It's just the Soul City blueprint. It's just going blueprint.
For sure. Yeah, that Soul City blueprint, man. You know what I mean? I heard you talk about it earlier, you know what I mean, in one of your previous videos. What is that Soul City blueprint for those that don't know?
They can't give it out right now. They gotta study.
And we want to get a secret out, man. We want to give the recipe away, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Isaiah, man, from watching your fights, I see you like to come forward and you let your hands go. Both of your hands, you know what I'm saying? Putting combinations together. You got a lot of speed and you're very, very aggressive. You know what I mean? That's where I seen the similarities between you and Thomas Hearns, how you let your hands go. You know what I'm saying? The combinations are insane, bro. Are very insane. When did you pick up the sport of boxing? How old was you when you first started boxing?
When I first started boxing,
You gonna roll up?
6 in St. Louis, I was boxing with Buddy Shaw, and then I had to stop for a little minute because it was my family like going to Live for Life, a thing called Live for Life. So I had stopped going there. And then when I moved to Cleveland, that's when I got back in when I was like 12.
For sure. Around 12 years old. And you know what? who is some of your favorite fighters growing up? You know what I mean? Who were some of the fighters that you watched when you were younger?
Pernell Whitaker, Lloyd, Mike Tyson. Best fight.
So you said Mike Tyson, Floyd, and who else?
Roy Jones, Pernell Whitaker.
Roy Jones and Pernell Whitaker, for sure. Yo, so what you thought about that comparison video I did about you and Thomas Hearns? Did you like it? Do you see any similarities in your style and his?
Yeah, I see what you think.
Hell yeah. So Thomas Hearns. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
How aggressive he was, even though he was still a stronger fighter on it.
Yo, Isaiah, Thomas Hearns, bro, was one of the best that ever did it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about a 5-division world champion. He started off. Hey, how's my audio? I sound good, y'all? Am I clear?
Yeah, it's going in and out for a second, but it's cool.
Damn, hold on. Let me add myself right back. Hold on.
Isaiah Steen in the building, 14-0, 11 knockouts, man. Soul City Boxing, man. Team Tough, man. Originally from Detroit, Michigan, staying in Cleveland, Ohio, training in Toledo, Ohio. No, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
But yeah, man, what's good though on this Sunday, man? What's the move?
None, just lying low, chilling, relaxing, getting ready for the training.
Damn, tomorrow, man.
Hey,
Turn back up.
Yo, what about now, Coach? Am I good?
Yep, you good.
All right, bad. Sorry about that. My internet. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, man, Thomas Hearns, like I said, was a 5-division world champion. Been in the ring with some of the greatest of all time: Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler. You know what I mean? He beat Wilfred Benitez, knocked out Roberto Duran, moved up to light heavyweight, and he beat Virgil Hill. How many weight classes do you plan on being a champion in? How many weight classes can you see yourself fighting in?
real 3, I can go 3 weight classes.
So that's middleweight, super middleweight, and light heavyweight.
Yes.
For sure. Yo, Coach, how's the audio? Is good or am I breaking up?
No, you good.
Okay. Yeah. So 3 weight classes we're looking at. 3 weight classes. You know, it's very possible. You know what I mean? So how's making 160 pounds? Is it fairly easy or is it a struggle to get down to 160?
It's fairly easy. It's just been
For sure.
Last minute, so I just put a 68.
So you more comfortable at 160 than 168 right now?
Yes.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your amateur background. How was what was your amateur record?
I had over 100 fights, but I ain't really go to no national tournaments. I was just doing a lot of club shows.
Okay, what was your record was?
I'm gonna say around 83 and 17, around there, like around.
Okay. So I mean, what do you think about fighting with no crowd right now? Do you think that's a difference? Is it any difference or it doesn't concern you at all?
It really don't concern me. I only hear my coaches when I'm in the ring. I'm more focused on my coaches, but after the fight, that's when I see all my family fans. But the fight, it don't really concern me. Like the crowd, not having a crowd.
Okay. Have you been receiving any calls to to get in any fights recently?
I had a couple, but it ain't go through. It ain't fall through though.
Okay. So, well, which network, are you looking to fight on? You know what I mean? You got the DAZN, you got ESPN, and the PBC. Which network would you like to fight on? Any one of those, or is it one in particular that you would like to be on?
It's any one, but I want to fight with my brothers and Otha Jones train with. So the zone, I like to.
For sure, I think Lou DiBella has a couple of fighters that he that fights on the zone, like Tevin Farmer he works with, and he fights on the zone. So hopefully we can see you on the zone in the future. Man, I think you got what it takes to be a champion in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Only 23 years old, 14 wins, 11 knockouts. You're going to be a problem for anybody in that middleweight division. You are a monster. You know what I'm saying? So they got to give him an opportunity, coach. He got to get an opportunity.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I think the zone will be a great platform for him to showcase his skills. The zone, they're fairly new to the sport of boxing. They only been around for a year. What up, though? What up, though? I see you backed up. Yeah, man. I think, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the fighters right there, coach.
Yeah, that's Haven Brady Jr. Big announcement coming soon on where he signed it to and who wants him. He led the U.S. boxing 2019 with the most TKO stoppages in the youth division. So this dude is unstoppable, man. He's strong. He went to the National Power Championship in the last chance qualifier for the Olympic trials, and won that. Stopped like three or four guys. I mean, he's unbelievable. Now he's training here at Soul City, opening up his arsenal and getting sharper and getting better than what he already was.
Absolutely.
He's from Albany, Georgia. Shout out Albany, Georgia.
Absolutely. So, coach, what do you see in the future for Isaiah Steen? You know what I mean? What do you think is the next step for him?
What I see in the future for Isaiah Steen is him keep winning, because at any given time, the Zone, ESPN, or Showtime, they're going to offer him a fight. We're going to come in probably on the B side, if not the A side, because of our notoriety, people don't really know us that much yet. And but they will know us, you know what I mean? But as of right now, they don't know us. We want to come up, and somebody's going to fall out, and they're going to call Isaiah Steen. And since Isaiah Steen eats, sleeps, live in the gym, it's going to be easy for him. We need 30 days. 30 days, and we ready. You know what I mean? This dude been traveling. He just got back from Philly 3 weeks ago. He sparred with the best. He sparred with Javante Davis, coach. He's also in Japan, Tokyo, with Ryota, sparring him, a top-ranked fighter. They was paying Isaiah Steen big dollars to come out there and spar that man, and he signed with Top Rank. The Top Rank executives was there watching Isaiah Steen spar this man, and was giving him that work. You know what I mean? So the sky's the limit with Isaiah. Only thing we got to do with Isaiah Steen is keep our head on track, stay focused, and keep winning. Those TV slots is coming.
For sure. He deserves to be on, mainstream television. He deserves to be on those big platforms. And Isaiah, I want to know, who do you have on your pound for pound list right now? Top 5 pound for pound in the sport of boxing.
Pound for pound, top 5. Canelo, Errol Spence,
Charles Conwell.
Charles Caldwell. Yeah, that's
CC.
I don't really get top 5. That's it.
You just got a top 3 right now. You like a Spence, Canelo, and Charles Conwell right now. It's just a top 3 for sure.
Right.
You know what, man? I think, bro, you gonna be a great fighter. You know what I'm saying, Coach? I mean, I look at Isaiah Steen like this can be your Thomas Hearns. This could be your hitman right here. You know what I mean? He's a big time commodity in the sport of boxing. He gonna be a problem for anybody at middleweight. You know what I mean? With just his style alone, with his jab, with his power, with his speed, he gonna be a problem for all of the top guys. He's gonna be a major problem. So
we were supposed to fight Anthony Sims Jr. Before he fought that title spot, but Anthony Sims did not want to meet us at 160. We also tried to get Anthony Sims to come down and train with us at Soul City, but he ain't want to come train with us at Soul City. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. So we just wait. We just wait for that opportunity.
Man, y'all hear this in the chat, right? Y'all people, everybody that's listening, y'all heard what he just said. Anthony Sims Jr., who's the cousin of Floyd Mayweather, you know what I mean? Who signed to Eddie Hearn, who was recently undefeated, just took his first loss, was ducking the work with Isaiah Steen. You know what I'm saying? The man ain't want to see him. He ain't want to see him. You know what I mean? Avoided him. Yeah, man, that's another name that we would like to fight. You know what I mean? That's another guy we would want to fight because he had a big name. Eddie Hearn was promoting him. He was out there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? And the people was thinking he was a very good fighter, but he ended up taking a loss. Yo, Coach, how's my audio? Am I like breaking?
No, you good. There's another name that we want to fight for sure. Shane Mosley Jr.
All right.
We'll knock him straight out. 160. He's a great fighter. He got great power. He got a great hook, but he's not on that level when it comes for them later rounds.
Y'all hear that, man? Shane Mosley Jr. has just been put on notice by Isaiah Steen. Isaiah, man, you looking at Shane Mosley Jr. like some easy work, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna be easy, but you know we gonna make it look easy.
Right.
Yo, I just seen him fight on on Friday, and he was going life. Yeah, he was going life and death with some random dude with 8 losses. You know what I mean? You put him in there with Isaiah Steen, man, he gonna knock his head off, man. He gonna knock that dude's head off, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Isaiah, man, I can see you in there giving these guys a lot of problems. You know what I mean? A lot of problems. I can't wait to see your next fight. You know what I'm saying? I think, bro, you're gonna go a long way in the sport of boxing. Just stay focused, stay humble. And yeah, man, everything is gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta work, man. Hard work and dedication. Like Floyd Mayweather said, hard work and dedication, prayers and belief, and a good team. What you got already, a good team with Otha Jones III, your brother Charles Conwell, O'Shea Jones. You got a great team around you, and great coaches like Coach Roshan Jones, his father Otha Jones II. You know what I mean? You got a great team around you, brother. And the sky is the limit. You know what I mean? I heard you earlier mention Jermall Charlo. You said Charlo is the guy that you really want. Why Charlo? What is it about Charlo that makes you want him the most? Is it that you think he's the best and you want to fight the best, or is something that you see in his game you feel like you can exploit?
It's the name and I just want to give him the first L.
For sure. Y'all hear that, man? He won Charlo. You know what I'm saying? One of my boys in the chat, he was saying, you know what I mean, Z-Wop, man, how you get the name Z-Wop?
Oh, my stepdad came up with that name. At first it was Zeke off of Isaiah Thomas, the basketball player. And then I'm just too good. Like, I hit hard in the ring, So the WAP came from boxing, so we just put the Z and WAP together.
For sure, for sure. One of my boys was like, man, they was calling you the hitman. They was calling you the hitman like Thomas Hearns. They said Isaiah the hitman Steen. You know what I mean? I don't know if you like that one, but that was just another nickname they threw out there.
Right. That's a good nickname too.
For sure. Yo, so would you consider yourself more of a puncher or a boxer?
Really a boxer. Like, I'm a strong puncher, but I'm better off boxing for real. It's just the opponent, like he said, we got to get them out of there. We don't got no time to play. We can't wait. But when I really get in with some real good name fighters, y'all gonna see it.
So I heard in one of your previous interviews you said your favorite punch was the left hook to the body. Is that still your favorite punch?
Yes, it is. It slow people down. If not, put them down and slow them down later on through the fights.
Good night. Good night. Put them to sleep. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, man, that body punching is very important in the sport of boxing. A lot of fighters, you know what I mean? They are head hunters. But I see with you, when you throw your punches, you're very calculated. You like to mix it up with body shots and the head shots. You know what I mean? So I see your coach very, very well. You know what I mean? I just like the way you put your combinations together. You know what I'm saying? You really don't see young fighters going to the body like that. And I think that's you know what I mean? It shows how you've been getting a great training from you know, Coach Roshan Jones. Coach, you want to talk to us a little bit about his body punching ability?
Oh yeah, for sure. We work a lot on breaking the body down in the gym, keeping the hands tight, setting things up, and everything we work on in the gym, he actually does in the ring. If there any problem going on in the ring, it's because of what the coaches is doing. You know what I mean? So we've been working on placing them body shots in the right spot and placing that hand on the chin on the right spot. So it's only up from here, and all we got to do is just keep getting better and stronger, at least 1% each day. Once we get better 1% each day, that's going to add up, and it's going to put us in the position that we need to be, because they're coming. They're seeing these interviews. They seeing who we calling out. They seeing he's saying he wants some smoke. So they not going to ignore you. You know what I mean? This is Lou DiBella and Tony Hold'em. They're going to put you in the right position at the right time when the time is right.
For sure. He going to have a lot of big paydays coming up, man. My brother, you stay dedicated. You know what I mean? You got a lot of big paydays coming your way. You know what I'm saying? So what was your plans when you got into the sport of boxing? Were you looking to be one of the all-time greats? Was it that you were, you know, just trying to take care of your family, put your family in a better situation? Or are you aiming for a legacy?
It was to put my family in a better situation. And plus my brother doing it, so I was still being there with my brother, and I love the sport too. And I'm going for the world title shot now. To be the best.
For sure. Yeah, we would definitely want to fight the best. You know what I mean? The middleweight division is stacked right now. You know what I mean? You got young talent, like I said, Austin M.O. Williams, Nikita Ababi, and you got Jaime Munguia. You know what I mean? I think you got potential to be the best young middleweight in boxing, because you're younger than Austin M.O. Williams. Austin M.O. Williams is I believe he's 25 now. He's about 24 years old. You're 23 years old, right?
Yes, my birthday actually about to come up August 20th.
For sure. My birthday August 5th. So we right by each other, man. August 5th, you August 20th. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, man. What you plan on doing for your birthday?
I'm actually at camp right now, so I'm just waiting for a fight stand ready. But I'm really not about to do nothing for real. It depends on, like, if I get a fight sooner.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. You know what I mean? We definitely looking forward to your next fights in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna make sure I tune in. So I'm gonna ask you some questions about upcoming fights in boxing, and I want to get your thoughts on who you think will win. Who you got between Teofimo Lopez and Vasily Lomachenko in that fight? Who you pick?
That's a good fight. I'm going with.
You got Teofimo.
He's a strong young fighter.
Oh, he your stablemate too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed a split T management with Isaiah Steen. Isaiah Steen is signed a split T management with Teofimo Lopez, Otha Jones III, Charles Conwell. So he's supporting his stablemate Teofimo. Who you got in that one, Coach? Between Teofimo and Lomachenko.
I gotta go with the split T management signee. Teofimo Lopez. I was at the Olympic qualifiers with him in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I was with him at the Olympics in Rio, supporting him. So I'm gonna go for him based off just being real. I feel that the fight is very, very high level, very important. Lomachenko is on a high level as well as Teofimo. Lomachenko has the angles. He has a little bit of power. He has hand problems as well. Teofimo has power. You know what I mean? He's young. He's focused, and he's trying to build a legacy for himself. So I'm going for Teofimo Lopez, but it won't be easy.
Okay. Okay. What about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3? Who you got in that fight, Isaiah?
The first two fights I had, the third fight, gonna take it.
You said who you got in that third fight? I'm sorry.
Tyson Fury.
Oh, why you think Fury gonna win? Why you give Fury the edge in this one?
I think he's still going like an underdog. Like he's still gonna train hard, prepare well for the fight. I just got the edge on him right now.
Okay. What about what about a fight between Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor? Who you like in that fight?
I'm gonna go with Jose Ramirez.
For sure, Jose Ramirez. So, Coach, who you got in the fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, Part 3? Who you like in that fight, Coach?
Who I like and who I got. There's two questions. So, who I got, who I like is Deontay Wilder. I want him to win for our African American culture, and be being a good leader. You know what I mean? If he stays right, stays focused. But who I got, I think Tyson Fury is going to win because I feel he has more technique than Deontay Wilder. But if Deontay Wilder catches him with that right shot, it's night-night. You don't got to worry about it. Okay. Power is what's going to put him out.
Okay. What about Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor? Who you got in that fight, Coach?
I got Jose Ramirez just because of how relentless he is. Josh Taylor, I mean, it's a 50-50 fight. Whoever prepared the most in training camp is going to win that fight. Josh Taylor.
Absolutely.
I felt like Regis beat Josh Taylor. I felt like he came back and beat him towards the end. If Josh Taylor comes on the same conditioning as he had with Regis Prograde, he's not going to be able to beat Jose Ramirez.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, we got a question from my boy OK Gusto in the chat. OK Gusto, I think he answered this question earlier, but I'm gonna ask him one more time for you because you just got here. Isaiah, they want to know who you got between Charlo and Derevyanchenko one more time.
I got Charlo by by a close fight. Both of them good fighters. Both of them got skills. So I'm gonna go with Charlo on this one.
Okay. Coach, what about you? Charlo and Derevyanchenko.
I got Charlo, man. You know they want to see Charlo win. The people want to see. He's a bigger name. He's a bigger draw. Derevyanchenko's gonna have to definitely knock out Charlo if he wants to win. If it goes to the scorecards, Charlo's gonna win. They want to see him with other top big names as well. So they're not gonna, make him lose. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So I got a question for Isaiah. Isaiah, man, what do you think about fighters like Demetrius Andrade? You know what I mean? This guy's been a champion for a while, but, he hasn't really fought anybody. He's about 32 years old. He's going on 33. What do you think about the level of competition, some of these guys has been facing? And like Andrade just fought against Luke Keeler. You know what I'm saying? And he's a world champion. I mean, why do you think most of these guys aren't fighting each other? Like Charlo never fought Andrade and things of that nature.
I don't really know.
Okay. What you think about just the level of competition Andrade's been fighting? You think he's been fighting the best, or you think he's been fighting some mediocre opponents?
Some mediocre opponents.
I feel he was people are scared to fight him because, for one, he's a softball and he's very awkward. So none of the top guys want to lose to him. You know what I mean? With him having a low draw and low numbers for rating. So they don't want to lose to him. And it's hard for him to get a fight.
That's true. That's true. People don't want to fight him. We got special World Combat Sports. Definitely has his own YouTube channel. Combat Sports is in the building. He just was out there, Jones Jr. covering Roy Jones. Great interviews with Deontay Wilder. He's at all of the fights. How you doing in World Combat? Welcome to the show.
Hey, salute H Money. Hey, Coach Roshan. Hey, thanks for dropping through, man, giving us the interview. Shout out to Isaiah Steen, man. Good to see you on here, the hit man. Hey, one question, Coach. I see Canelo vacating those belts sooner or later. So I think that's gonna open up the gateway for y'all to get a hold of one of those titles in the near future. What you think about that?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. We just waiting patiently for the opportunity. With Canelo being the head of boxing right now, we just waiting on him. And once he opened those floodgates up, it's going to be a battle for who wants to be in that position for a title eliminator. And with our box rec points that we have ganked up with the great guidance of David McWaters, I seen that interview y'all did. Shout out to David McWaters. He's going to lead us to the right rankings to get that title eliminator spot.
Hey, I totally can't wait, man, to they just make the decision for Canelo to vacate those belts, because I think he's holding up the middleweight division a little bit, especially for young lions like Isaiah that's waiting in the cage, what I'm saying, with the door open, to get that smoke. I just hope sometime in between now and then you go over there and knock out Demetrius Andrade, one of the most boring 160 fighters out there right now. You know what I'm saying? I know H don't want to hear that, but I'm like, man, I'd definitely like to see Demetrius Andrade, step in the ring with somebody that's competitive.
Exactly. Most definitely. Demetrius Andrade is strong and awkward as heck, man. We kicked it with him a couple times when we were in this city. It's about business, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if the opportunity presents itself, we're going to talk to our team and make the right decision.
And I have to say this, Coach, y'all came down here to ATL, right? And Cincinnati boxers, man, on the amateur level. And man, y'all basically wiped up the ATL. Y'all did us dirty so bad they had to start robbing y'all fighters, man.
Yeah, that's in the game, man. And that's why we train our fighters how we train them. We train them so we won't get robbed. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do so they won't rob you. You know what I mean? And that's why our work regimen is so hard, during training camp.
What do you like most about middleweight division right now for the future? Not even just the middleweight division for Isaiah Steen, but what do you like about the fighters that you have in your camp, and their outlook as far as their divisions that they're competing in right now?
The division that they're competing in is wide open, and the difference between our guys and the champions is our guys are young, they're hungry, you know what I mean, and they're going to do what it takes to get to the top. They're not out here partying and drinking, you know what I mean. These guys train, eat the right food, go to sleep, wake up, train again, and they do that from Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday they resting and they sitting in the house and get ready for Monday. We spar the top guys. We travel all around. My dad, Otha Jones Jr., he sets up the sparring trip all around the world with the top professionals and even sometimes top amateurs. You know what I mean? And we get rounds in and good experience. And the one thing about Isaiah Steen is he has to, get those small title shots, small title, then be in position to get those world title shots, because he can't just go from just building up himself, and then boom, a world title. You know what I mean? He has to be playing, and he has to start winning at those small title levels first to get those big shots.
Hey, Isaiah, what's been the best in your travels so far? As a boxer, 14 wins, 11 knockouts. What's been the most highlighted moment of your career right now?
Most highlighted, traveling overseas to Japan to get top guys work, like Ryota Murata, Olympian gold medalist. That was a good highlight right there. Like, he was good work, and then getting the exposure, having top ranked people look at me.
Isaiah, how does the training differ over there in Japan, man? From over here. I was over there for like a little bit over 6 years, man. I know the martial arts schools over there are very strict, but how's the boxing scene over there, man? What did you learn and take from that?
I learned a lot. It wasn't really different for real. It was just a time, like, I had to get used to the time. But other than that, everything was smooth. It was the same.
You meet any Japanese women over there? Hey, because they love the brothers. They love the brothers over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Genki desu ka, aname at wanda desu ka. Shoot. I used to be over there in the streets. I feel you, man. I'm not gonna take over your interview, H. Appreciate having me on, man. And Soul City Boxing, thank you for giving H Money the interview. It means a lot for him, because I hear it in his voice every time he interviews a fighter. You stopping through, man. A lot of these trainers, they won't even stop in and do what you're doing there, Roshan. They won't even take the time and stick to their word and give you the interview. But I appreciate y'all stopping through, showing love to H Money. When the time comes around and y'all want to stop World Combat Sports, I don't have a problem, man. I'm always open.
For sure, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got a great organization going on here. And we just trying to do what we got to do to build ourselves and spread the positivity.
Yeah, small stuff like this, man, mean a lot to me. I'm not going to lie. It make me want to support your fighters, seeing it for the first time, seeing you stop through, showing H Money love. It make me want to reach out to y'all and give y'all more exposure.
For sure, man. We gladly would appreciate it if you do. We for sure would.
Yeah, you have my word, man, for sure. No doubt.
For sure. World Combat, man, appreciate you, my brother. Coach Roshan Jones, Isaiah Steen, World Combat Sports. He has his own platform. His channel is called World Combat Sports. He's on Instagram, World Combat Sports. Y'all could hit him up. Like I said, he got great interviews with Wilder. He was in camp of two of Deontay Wilder's camps. He just was out there last week with Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones about to fight Mike Tyson in that fight. So he just was out there with Roy Jones, and he's like a big brother to me, you know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of experience. And if y'all could, work with him, Roshan, is it okay if I could give the brother World Combat Sports your number so he can hit you up? If that just let me know.
For sure. My email, give him everything. I see that he had did like a David McWaters was the first time he ever did a video podcast, and he did it with him, and we just watched it here the other day at the house, so it was only a matter of time before we crossed paths.
Yeah, shout out to David McWater, cool cat, man. He allowed me to cover Teofimo Lopez in Frisco, Texas when he fought Diego Magdaleno. Man, much respect and salute to David McWater. He didn't know me from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But man, I appreciate what he allowed me to do. I was able to walk out to the ring with T.O., get that experience. It was one of the best experiences I had in professional boxing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just being around T.O. and his family, his team, everybody, and having that opportunity to walk to the ring. Shout out to Lee Gladden Boxing down there in Florida for linking me up. I gotta show that respect. But I gotta ask you this, there, Coach Isaiah. This is my last question. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. You think they can just gonna move around, or it's gonna get a little, physical around the 6 or 7 round?
Isaiah, you want to go first?
I'll go first. I'm gonna give it to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson still hit hard. I think Roy Jones, he was quick, but not now. I don't think he still got the little speed and countering punches he had like when he was in his prime. But yeah, it's gonna get ugly though.
Okay. All right. What about you, Coach?
Well, Roy Jones is a descendant of our family, the Jones family, Pensacola, Florida. So I gotta go with the fam. You know what I mean? I feel he's been more active than Mike Tyson because a couple years ago, Roy Jones had a fight in Russia. He lost, I think, but he still was in the ring. You know what I mean? And I feel that there's not going to be any judges or referees in the fight. Probably going to be a ref, but no judges. So the only way to really win is through a knockout. So if they're trying to promote their brand, promote this stuff, they're going to go for that knockout. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Roy Jones Jr., shout out to Mike Tyson, but I'm going for Roy.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm going to sign out. Hey, thank you, Coach Roshan Jones, Isaiah Steen, Hitman. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And I'll definitely pay attention and watch your moves, as you step back in the ring, man, especially during this time where boxing is trying to get the wheels back in motion and get back in there, man, with these fight cards. And hey, once again, thank you, H Money. Salute to you, my brother. We'll do it again.
For sure. One.
For sure. Thank you, World Combat. Appreciate that, bro. You know what I mean? I want everybody to subscribe to World Combat Sports. Show this brother love. You know what I mean? He's giving us great content. Also, everybody, I want y'all to follow Isaiah Steen on Instagram. Follow Isaiah Steen on Instagram. His Instagram is Isaiah Steen. Follow him on Twitter, on all platforms. Reach out to the future champion. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's ready to put in work, bro.
Hey,
he's ready to put in work. He's ready to fight your best. Go ahead, Isaiah. My bad. Say what you about to say.
My Instagram is __ ZWOPZY.
For sure. Yo, got Cano Loco in the building. Great YouTuber. He's out there in Florida. You know what I mean? He's out there, around all the fighters. And Cano Loco Sports, welcome to the show. Go ahead, Cano Loco Sports.
Oh, man, just big shout out to Isaiah Steen for joining you over here, man. And Coach, I already know he's a gangster, man. I can see that from a mile away, bro. How you doing, Coach?
How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, man, listen, it's all love, man. I'm used to dealing with a whole bunch of different other fighters, man. I actually had Charles on the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know a few fighters down there in your area. Bang Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, he trained down here in Soul City for about 3-4 months a couple years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then Charles, man, Charles is a good friend of a friend of mine's, Abraham Supernova. That's my boy.
Yeah, he up next.
Yeah, man. I keep telling these folks they sleeping on that man, and just like they're sleeping on Steen, bro. Like there's a lot of fighters that these folks are sleeping on that they're not paying attention to. They're so used to just these names.
Exactly. Yeah, our time coming. We just got to stay down for the come up.
It's like I tell them, man, those names weren't known until they got up there. And, you know, these names are the new ones coming up, man. They're going to have to make room, bro.
For sure. We kicking the door in wide open.
Yes, sir. So, Steen, man, what's your plan next, man? Who you calling out next, man? I mean, I know you want to smoke.
I want to smoke for whoever I want to see. I'm looking for a small title fight real soon.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And I keep telling folks, that's what y'all supposed to do, man. Like, I get tired of hearing folks saying, why they calling these fighters out? Why they calling these fighters? What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to call them out. How else are you going to promote a fight? How else are you going to get them to listen?
Right.
Yeah, we want to smoke with whoever. You know what I mean? We want to start off with the small titles first. The USBA, IBF, the small WBOs, small WBAs, and the small WBCs. You know what I mean? The gold and silver. You know, we want all of them opportunities to build us up with our box rec points and our rankings, so we can get in the top 15 and top 10, and then take on whoever from there.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's good stuff. Good stuff, man. H, man, this your show, bro. H, take it away, bro.
For sure. Yo, I got a question, Isaiah, man. What do you think about Chris Eubanks Jr.? Is that a fighter that you got your eye on in the future?
Yes, I have my eye on him. He a cool fighter. I can be.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now about Steen, man. I can tell you this from just, and I don't even know the guy, man. He a quiet dude, man. He just wants to fight, man. That's what I get out of him.
For sure.
I promise you.
Hey,
we call him the silent assassin in the gym, man, because he don't do too much talking, and he real observant. And next thing you know, you're looking up, he over there running or doing jumping jacks somewhere, trying to get stronger, man, trying to perfect his craft, man. I never met nobody like him. His work ethic is high. He don't talk too much smack. He don't talk too much. All he doing is putting in straight work.
And see how I knew that, man? Because I'm inside of a lot of boxing gyms all the time, man. I know one when I see one like that. I read that right away.
For sure, man. We got so much good work. He got to spar his brother Charles Conwell sometimes. Tony Harrison. Just to name a few. You know what I mean? And the sky the limit for this guy, man. But that's why we got to do, more stuff like this, to open him up, make him feel more comfortable, you know what I mean? So we can promote that brand, that Z-Wop Isaiah Steen brand that he got right there on his shirt.
Yeah.
We got shirts for sale there. Anybody want to buy some shirts, man? Cash out my dude Isaiah Steen. Send your address and we send it straight to you.
Word up. Hey, man, look, man, I'm glad you mentioned Tony Harrison, man, because man, had he stayed patient that second fight, he was in the. I thought he was doing good in that fight. Had he stayed patient, he got a little impatient towards the end, and that's why he got caught, man.
Exactly, man.
All right.
He had that in the bag, man. I was saying, he's got this in his bag. If he box, he gonna box his socks off. If he don't, man, damn, bro. He had that, man. I know he's got to be kicking himself in the ass about that.
Hell yeah. Hey, man, well, your boy Ro, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to work here in Toledo, Ohio, man. So we gonna be on the show again. Just schedule us, let us know ahead of time, and we hopping right on that thing, man. We also got O'Shea Jones. We also got top amateur Haven Brady Jr. about to sign a professional deal. We can get this popping, man. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Appreciate that, Coach. Thank you.
For sure.
You have a good one, Coach.
For sure. Nice meeting you.
For sure.
Same here, bro.
For sure.
Why be telling you?
Man,
I know Gangsta when I
Isaiah, man. Yeah, definitely. Well, there go Charles Cano right there. What up, champ? What's going on?
What up?
Let me
What's
see
up with
what
it,
Charles doing. I just talked to him last week, a few days ago.
Well, he was out there in Florida with you?
Nah. He did an interview with me too.
For sure. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Abraham Supernova linked us, man. Abraham gave me his number.
Y'all game with my boy Wop.
There you go.
Yeah, I see him. What's going bad? See, now bad news is the opposite. He can scrap, but he'll talk that shit too, though.
For sure. Isaiah be talking that shit too, though. Isaiah be talking that shit, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah be on that man. Isaiah be saying that shit, and it's almost sound like a damn normal sentence and shit, man. It don't even sound offensive, man. You'll be like, it's one of them like underneath jabs and shit, man, just to get under your skin and shit. You know what I mean? I see you, bro. I see you.
Yo, Isaiah, I'm gonna be real, bro. In the future, I want to see you in there with Austin M.O. Williams, bro. You know, Austin M.O. Williams got a lot of hype around him. He be talking a lot of trash. He was actually just beating up on his sparring partner, trying to show off against his sparring partner. You know what I mean? His sparring partner looked like shit. You know what I mean? And he was just showing off, bro. I know he can't do that with nobody like you. I know he can't do that with you, bro.
No, you cannot. I'm telling you.
Hey, he ain't. He
Good.
Hey, Isaiah, he not about that life, bro. I know you gonna knock out Austin M.O. Williams, Nikita Ababi. You know what I'm saying? Hyman Munguia. That's what I want to see in the future in the champions. But you know what I'm saying? Those guys around your age group, I want to see you. You know what I'm saying, in the ring with those guys, man, and get them out the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure. My boy Cano Loco Sports. This is Cano Loco Sports right here. Isaiah, Cano Loco Sports. He just did an interview with your brother I think a week ago. You know what I mean? If you could tap in with him as well, he'll give you some great exposure. He's out there in Florida. You know what I mean? He's in the gyms out there with most of the fighters. And yeah, man, we're gonna get your name out there. I'm loving what you're doing. Any final words to the people? You know what I'm saying? You want to close it out? Anything else you want to say to your fans?
Now, hold up. Before he close out, man, Charles got my mask, man. So if you want to get in contact with me, Charles got my mask.
Okay, I will. I'll get with him.
All right. Man, how the hell do I get out of here, bro?
I got you. Kind of Loco. Anything else you want to ask him before you head out?
Nah, man, I was already in bed, man. You know, I got out my bed because you asked me to get on here. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, let me get my ass on out of bed.
For sure. Yeah, I want to.
Man, that's what, man. Look, you're not gonna see my sparring videos, bro. Hey, when we spar in the gym, we don't record that. By the way, I be throwing down too, Isaac. Don't play with old man now.
Right.
For sure. You know,
definitely. He's on mine, it does.
For sure. I just wanted to introduce him to you. And for sure, man, I'm going to holler at you, Cano Loco Sports. Thank you for coming through.
Hey, no problem, bro. Always a pleasure, bro. You already know.
All right, peace, bro.
Peace.
Yo, Isaiah, man, appreciate you for coming through, man, giving us the interview. You know, I think you got a bright future in the sport of boxing. And, you know what I mean? Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be a champion very, very soon, bro. You know what I mean? To stay focused, I want you to outwork these guys, man, because you got the talent. You got the skills. You know what I'm saying? It's that work ethic. You know what I mean? Who really wanted more? You know what I mean? Who wanted more, bro? And I want you to outgrind these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? The grind don't stop. You got to hustle to the top. You know what I mean? Just stay focused, my brother. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And God definitely going to bless you with those big paydays, man. You and your brother, man, y'all going to be the futures of boxing, bro. I think you and your brother, Charles Conwell, are the best brothers in boxing. Better than the Charlos. You know what I'm saying? I think your brother at 154 going to smash Jermall Charlo at 160. You and Jermall Charlo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let the brothers fight it out, right?
Right.
Hell yeah, man. They ain't about that life, bro. They not about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just stay down, stay focused. You only 23 years old. Your time is going to come. I'm telling you, the Charlos, they just start doing main events last year in 2019. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? You're going to surpass these guys. You're going to surpass them. You know what I mean? You got the skills. You got the power. You got the speed. You know what I mean? For me in the future, You know what I'm saying? From your coach was saying, you've been walking people down, getting them out of there, knocking them out. Like that's what people want to see. People want to see knockouts. People want to see the knockouts. But also, you know what I'm saying? I want you to show me the different sides of your game. I want to see the different sides of your fighting style. I want to see you outbox somebody from the outside. You know what I mean? Keep them at bay. Keep them at bay with your jab. Keep them on the outside of your jab. You know what I'm saying? Because you so tall. Keep them on that outside. You know what I mean? You could do so many different. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you can keep going.
Yeah, I want to see you. You know what I'm saying? Keep them on the outside of your jab. Keep them at distance. You know what I mean? And I want to see you outbox people too, because I've been seeing you just knocking people out, getting them out of there. I want to see the boxing skills as well. You know what I'm saying? Just work on everything. You know what I mean? Because I see you come forward. I see you like to come forward. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I want to see that, the boxing ability. You know what I mean? Because you said you a boxer first before a puncher, right?
Right.
For sure. For sure, big bro. Man, appreciate your time. I don't want to take too much of your time, bro. Any final words before you go? You want to give your social media and, you know what I'm saying, so the fans can follow you?
My social media, Instagram is __ ZWOP, ZWOP. And Facebook and Twitter is my regular name, Isaiah Steen. And y'all from me soon. My time about to come.
Hell yeah, man. Future world champion, man. Y'all looking at the undefeated Isaiah Steen, 14 wins, 11 knockouts in the middleweight division. He is a problem, and he wants all the smoke, bro. You see how big his hands is, bro? Oh, man, come on, bro. He wants everybody. Demetrius Andrade, Jermall Charlo, Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Austin M.O. Williams, Nikita Bobby, and Jaime Munguia. We putting everybody on notice. Thank you so much, champ, bro. I'm looking forward to talking to you some more in the future. You know what I'm saying? For sure, champ. Thank you so much, bro. Great time, man. Appreciate it, bro. We gonna holler at you.
All right, thanks.
For sure. Peace, bro. There go the champ, Isaiah Steen. We out of here. Peace.